have the garlic garden. In the garlic plot, we plotted two different types of garlics. Here in Japan, the most common garlic is the Yamagata-ken garlic. It's much bigger and thicker. It's very resistant to cold weather. And then in this plot here, we plotted garlic originated in China. In Japan, there's lots of Chinese garlic. What it means is the species that grows in China, not necessarily that they come from China. So they've been done here. You can see the sizes are pretty different. This plot here, that square one here and there, are really Chinese garlics, when these ones are Yamagata-ken. So Yamagata-ken is much larger. You can see the bulbs are larger. They are planted more or less at the same time, so size-wise they are really, really different. And in here, the garlic, what we did is we covered it with plastic so the soil keeps warmer, so they keep growing, and they were planted around September. So now we are at February, 1st of February, so they're really 4 months old. You can see here how they are growing happily. And what we done today, we have put them a little bit of fertilizer. You can see here. I think it's chicken poop kana. I think it's birds. Hens. Oh, here you can see the birds. So next plot is, here we have a continuation of the garlic. What we did is we planted beetroot. So today I have to report some of the beetroots. Here you have, this is winter beetroot. We plant some in the spring, and during the spring they grow really quickly, really, really fast. Now in winter they tend to grow much slower, but we just let them do little by little. The leaves are a little bit purple, except here. Here is big green one. And what I did is I pull up where they were double, and I repot it in a different place. So here is the beetroot section. And then what we did, you can see the beetroot, lovely, lovely. And what we did is here, this is the onion section. The onions grow very slowly. They are very petite. We have used one onion called Onion di Parma. Is from Italy. And then we will use here Onion de Paris, French onion. And you can see as well, we put the fertilizer. They are much, much smaller. The onions are growing really, really slowly. But this year, we're not having a very cold winter. Surprisingly enough, next week, yes, we're having a cold through coming. But the other ones don't. So it's been really, really mild. And here you're gonna see the plot that we just emptied. What we had here is the cabbage sprouts and the broccoli. So it's all empty. We just taken the pots today. You can see here the holes, the leaves left over. Here we have rosemary. Rosemary is very happy. It's very green, not affected at all by the cold. Rosemary is very strong and resistant. Here we have thyme. Thyme has grown quite a lot. The purple leaves indicates the cold is really, really cold at the moment, but she's very resistant to cold weather. All the pots have a hole at the bottom, so even though the plant is potted, the roots can really grow fine. Here, all these little things, 1, 2, 3, and 4, slightly covered by the leaves. That's really good protection for the cold weather. They are Italian parsley. Yum! We had them plotted in the other plot, but when we moved the winter garden, the summer garden to the winter, we decided to put the herbs at the edge, and we planted the parsley. And even though parsley is a perennial plant, I had some in Tokyo, and in Tokyo they rebirth in a spring. Just taking these ones here, keeping it clean of little plots. So here you can see that it's nice and happy, very, very strong. Okay. They really grow like a bulb, like if it was a carrot type of. And then in spring they will be beautiful Italian parsley. You can see here the branches. Good to just put some leaves on the top so they are protected by the frost. It's a very nice protection. Here we have our friend the sage. He's really has done a wonderful summer. Very, very happy. It's white. It's green sage, it's not white sage. You can see that he's really struggling with the cold weather, as it should be. So let's see what it does in spring. Here we have lavandas. This lavanda is bought here in Japan. It's the traditional Italian, French lavanda actually, French lavanda. But the French lavanda tend not to adjust very well here in the Japanese climate. A couple of times has died, especially at home. But here, because we are in Osato, there is slightly cooler. We are in the mountain. On the mountain sections are a bit better. These ones here, the petite ones, they are actually, can you see them here? They are actually planted from seeds. What we did is we plant some seeds here in the hatake, in the land, and then it came out. Now they are really struggling with the winter, but let's see. Let the plant get settled on the roots, and then we will see. You can see it here. Here is my friend the oregano. Oh, how beautiful! It's been such a wonderful plant this year. You can see it's been rooting from the bottom. As get the pot is at the bottom, but the plant inside is very green. You can see, the leaves are really strong. So the leaves outside are getting really dry and burnt, but inside you can see this all green and beautiful. So as soon as the weather starts warming up, that is going to happen in the next couple of weeks. It's going to be much better. And here we have basil. I'm expecting it to be like this. It's really dry. Okay, here and here. But I'm hoping that in the spring it will rebirth. I'm just playing the game of spring. Here is my lovely friend, a goose plant. In summer, die a little bit, but then it rebirths again, and now in winter it's completely asleep. You can see that has loads of tiny bulbs dry. We will see what happens in the spring, how they will go. I'm gonna show you the views. So here we are in the Noah project, is in Osato, and the whole line is all full of different plots, different farmers, different vegetables. We are very well suited because we have a toilet to go, we have a parabola to go and eat. The views of the mountains are quite nice. The forest is pretty steep. You can see here the lovely Christmas tree. So here you got next door. So every 25 meters there is a new farmer, and there far away you can see really the parabola again at the top, and here the views. The sky is pretty blue and cloudy today, so that is nice. So here the Noah project, this is next door. He planted some cabbage. The cabbage are all frozen by the leaves. So it's very much everybody is very sleeped. But we are just preparing for spring, so today we're gonna start the greenhouse because we need to start growing. We grow from seeds. So look, you can see the whole plot here. Spinach here and here, and then onions at the top. Middle section is 2 onions, and then we have the garlic with the beetroot and the garlic. So as a winter plot has been quite very successful, I think. It's just slow. We're accustomed to the spring where things, you plant them, 15 days, poof, everything comes. And now we need to prepare that plot because it's going to be the first one to, I think it's going to go with, can't remember, I need to look at the map. But as soon as we enter the middle of February, that we'd see March, beginning of March, we need to start putting the pots, the plants in it. You can see here the falcon flying over us. He's so happy. And you see here, I want to see if I can say them. Here you are. You see that they put those bottles at the top of the metal. It's for the taubes. You know, the ones that go under the soil and make holes? So they do it so when the wind shakes them, make and they don't go in. And I'm going to show you what we pick up today. Today, because we pick up the Brussels sprouts, all the tiny Brussels sprouts in the middle of winter. And here are the heads. So when I get home, I can take them, the rest of them out. I took the roots out. And what we did is, because we took the broccoli out, I took the broccoli sprouts out. Then we just blanch them a little bit with boiling water, and it's nice source of green. Look, they had all the tiny bits that we took out from the broccoli. That's taking account we are in the 1st of February. It's a very good collection of vegetables. So here we are. I'll see you then. Thank you.